Last weekend, I was at Road America for the WeatherTech Vintage Weekend. The weekend starts out with a day full of qualifying sessions, followed by all the race cars parading into town in front of 80,000 spectators. We did see rain on and off throughout the weekend, especially on Saturday, where each group got a qualifying session as well as a qualifying race. My first race was a reenactment of the US RRC races ran by the Sports Car Club of America between 1963 and 1968. The cars that were allowed to race in this event were cars that were still configured in era correct for that time period. Things like fiberglass bodywork on what should be a steel-bodied car were not allowed.
There's the green. Nathan Thompson out in front of Tom Shelton. Thompson in that Lotus 23B. Shelton in the Lola T70 Spider. Looks like Shelton may have the advantage. And diving down to the inside, the Ford Mustang of John Spears, as he's going for that second spot. Nathan Thompson in the Lotus in second, then the Mustang after him. Right behind that, Lynn Larson in that GD Mark 8. Gary Doc Bundy in the 02 Lotus 23C, as we've got three cars off here at turn 3. As some cars coming together, going off drivers left at the exit of turn 3. And double yellow flags come out early on here. Full course yellow for this one. So we can see Brian Davis in the Elva diving down to the inside just as these yellow flags come out. So we had three cars come together at turn number 3. A couple of them off drivers left, one car still on the racetrack.
I think a lot of drivers were apprehensive for this race because there is such a speed difference between the under 3-liter cars like mine and the over 3-liter cars. I was glad to be starting near the end of the field, and I held back at the start, worried that something might happen in the first few corners. And of course we had a huge wreck in corner 3, which caused the entire race to get black flagged for about 15 minutes. We did make it back on track, but we only made a couple laps until the race was over. A couple hours later, I was back on track for our Group 2 feature race.
Steve Myers in number 181 Triumph TR4, and Karen Minnie Jackson Jacobson in number 44. It's a Triumph TR6. Green flag flies. Davis with a nose ahead, but the Alpha of Schmidt right there in the battle. Olthoff in that GSM Dart. Dives to the inside. Olthoff going for the lead here. Brian Davis a little later on the brakes. Davis is going to sweep into the lead. It looks like Olthoff right behind him. And Austin Schmidt in the Alpha.
As the grid moved around, I settled into a race with an Austin Healey Sprite and an MGB GT. The Sprite and I were consistently running a 1 second better lap time than the MGB GT, but the red flags came out before either of us were able to get by him.
These two have really put some legs on the rest of the field. Ken Prather, the third place runner, some 13 seconds behind. So we got a red flag here once again. Just checking our cameras here and not seeing any reason for this red flag, as we have cars stopping around the racetrack as they are. There is a car, I think, facing the wrong direction just before the Sargento Bridge, perhaps.
You want to know why?
Sure.
Car on fire at 13. Yeah, one of them oil leak and then caught on fire at 13.
Okay.
You can go.
Okay, thank you.
They're going to black flag the rest of the session. That indicates the rest of the competitors can continue on, but the checker flag being shown here at start finish. So they're going to freeze this race at the end of the last lap. Brian Davis will take the win. Austin Schmidt in second. Kim Prather will finish third.
I never did see which car was on fire, but that was the end of my weekend at the WeatherTech Vintage Weekend. I didn't come home with a lot of video to show this year, but my car did come back home in one piece and it is still running and driving, so I can't ask for more than that. If you want to see more videos like this, comment below and click subscribe.